Hello, everybody. Today we're here to talk about one of my personal favorite slogans, adopt, don't shop. This is in regards to when you decide to extend your family by adding a new animal. There's nothing quite like the smell of a new puppy's breath or its cold, wet nose as it wiggles its little hiney around exploring. It's almost as cool as learning that new dogs can, in fact, learn new tricks. Adjusting the rhythm of your life to a new family member of your new best friend can be challenging. Adopting from a local rescue organization or shelter can help to ease those struggles in a couple different ways. I have been an animal owner and lover for many years and spent many years involved in various aspects of rescue, so I understand the challenges that come with adding a new animal to your household. Adopting from a reputable organization can help you ease some of those concerns. Adopting makes a local impact. The organizations that are not funded by the government are oftentimes volunteer based and donation funded. You adopting from them can help make a difference in their ability to help other animals in the area, as well as giving the workers and volunteers a sense of satisfaction that all the hard work they've put in is paying off. Not only does it free up space for the next set of shelter intakes, but it is also very satisfying for everybody involved. Animals that you adopt from a local organization or rescue shelter are well vetted and sterilized. Dogs that come into rescue and cats that come into rescue often come in very bad shape, both emotionally and physically. Extreme cases of neglect and abuse are not uncommon. Treatment for these animals can range from anything from broken bones and lacerations to skin conditions such as mange and heartworm treatment. The Humane Society estimated that only 10% of animals that were euthanized in shelters last year had something wrong with them that was what would be considered uncurable. In order to break the vicious cycle of pets breeding and having unwanted offspring, which then becomes the latest round of shelter intakes and strays out on the street, animals that you get from a rescue society or shelter are often sterilized. In the case of animals that are too young to be sterilized, or animals that need ongoing treatment such as heartworm medication, there are often vouchers provided to either reduce or completely eliminate the cost of these services. One of the other pluses that you find from adopting from a shelter or an organization is that their animals have undergone extensive temperament testing. These tests can be vital in showing what the animal needs as far as physical activity and interaction. You wouldn't necessarily want to pair a family with young, rambunctious children with an old, grumpy dog that just wants to live his days out in the warm spot on the floor. Vice versa, you wouldn't want to pair a young family with a baby wanting to adopt an animal to raise with their child with an old, grumpy dog who had been abused. Behavioral issues are often something that can be discovered using temperament testing. They can help root out problems and make sure that prospective adopters are well aware of some of the behavioral issues that they may have to deal with and whether or not they may be equipped to do so. Adopting from a local organization or shelter decreases the demand for puppy mills and backyard breeders. According to veterinarian.com, 90% of puppies that you find in pet stores come from puppy mills. The only reason for these puppy mills is for the high demand of purebred, high-dollar dogs. Without that demand, they would not exist. The same thing applies for backyard breeders, or somebody who only breeds their animals to make a profit from them. Too often, animals that are used in backyard breeding are neglected and not taken care of. It is not uncommon to find them tied to a tree with little access to food and shelter, with no regards to their health or safety given besides their reproductive health. When people cannot breed their German Shepherd with their coworker's German Shepherd, and sell the resulting puppies for hundreds of dollars, the demand for these types of services decreases. Doing your part by getting a dog or a cat from your local humane society would be extremely helpful. In conclusion, there are many good reasons to adopt and not shop. Your animals are guaranteed to be physically healthy or on their way to it. They are guaranteed to be sterilized, and they are more likely to be a better fit for your home. So, in the famous words of the late, the great Bob Barker, do your part. Spay and neuter your animals. And I would like to add to my own, adopt, don't shop.